There is a strong and coherent message at Warringa Park School. Imagine the possibilities. We have high expectations for our students. We support them to strive to meet these. We never define our students by their disabilities. We see our students as learners.
Imagining the possibilities has been transformational for this school. By building a culture of high expectations for students as learners and teachers as teachers, we've been able to ensure that every child in our school makes learning progress.
Having a one-to-one iPad program is really engaging for the students and also quite supporting for teachers to enhance student learning.
The iPads are really great as a reflective tool as well because they can record and keep track of all their learning. We keep little books in different applications so that they can go back and look at work that they've previously done. And I think beyond that it's really great because they can share that with the class up on the Apple televisions.
My favourite app is Proloquo to Go. It's given my students a voice because with 5 non-verbal students they need to communicate their needs, their feelings, what they want. As they've got confident using the app, they've been able to just come up to me, press what they want, and I'll be able to answer them straight away.
I had a problem with Ali getting on the bus, for example. It was a very big issue for us because she just didn't want to get on the bus, which meant she wasn't going to go on school excursions or anything like that. I mentioned it to the teacher and he got the speechy involved and the OT involved, and we've done social stories. They created excursions that didn't exist to get her on the bus, and she's getting on the bus.
As a new PLT leader this year, we're looking at our assessment methods and bringing back specific data, and I think the reading project has helped with that a lot, so we can focus on our reading comprehension strategy that we're working on and make our cross-check for that and pick out specific things we're looking for, and that helps us be able to show that growth with a particular group of students through the cycle.
I feel like it's really important not just for them to be focusing on their literacy and numeracy, but also their personal learning goals. So for some of my students, it's their communication with other students, knowing how to interact, and those are really life skills that they're going to take right through with them.
Ram will have a term plan, like what he's been expected to learn, or what he's been expected to cover in terms of curriculum and all that. But because he's non-verbal and he has behavior issues, I want him to have things sorted out, like his behavior, like he's able to calm himself down, do group work together, and not being too destructive too often.
New Pedagogies for Deep Learning underpins everything that we do here at the Bethany Road campus. This allows our students to be creative in their learning. We give a lot of student voice and student choice to the projects that the students do. It also allows our students to create communication and partnerships with other schools, both nationally and internationally as well.
Well, it was awesome to do maths and English, and also has electives, has art and music, textiles, and passion project, there's media and Glee Club.
Katie's Road campus is a purpose-designed learning environment for our young adults in their last 2 years of school. It covers areas of vocational learning, but a large component of our program is community-based. So pathways programs which include travel education, which include work experience, volunteering, and of course we include shared programming with VCAL.
In the later years we're very focused on what students are going to be doing post-school, and we want them to have every opportunity to have an authentic post-school option.
We travel to VCAL, and sometimes we just travel around the city, and that happens every Friday.
The first time we went out with the teachers and staff to the city, like oh yeah, it's real simple, all these numbers mean this, that means that, and because I have trouble reading and stuff, it's just like, oh, confusing, but like they taught me simple ways to understand where the bus is going.
It's so we can learn how to get around when we leave the school. We don't need teacher help.
Cafe 11 is a very exciting program for Year 9-10 students. It provides them with up to 20 days work experience over a 2-year period.
Sometimes I work at a cafe. My jobs, I have to do the barista, I have to cook, I have to do cash register, I have to do customer service, I have to do the menu, I have to do the kitchen to make the toasties. It helps me behave properly when I'm out of the community. It helps me with my education when I apply other stuff in the community.
We've never been disappointed with our students. They're always striving to do better and to meet our high expectations.
I think the fact is that we get a lot more help from teachers.